And you cannot deny that you hold on to that, something that we have to hold on to, something that always tells you inside that you have to seek for you to find. And that is what this is about. So we can still hold it, but we take it as a book and we might read it every day. But we shouldn't allow whatever inspiration that we may not see behind it keep holding us down and making us think in that crazy way as if it is accurate and perfect. Whilst it is not accurate, it is not perfect. If we go on from what happened with Abraham and what Abraham went through, or heard and saw, and his definition of what he saw as God, we realize that Abraham was making a suggestion, but the book doesn't say that. Somehow he even started pleading, because somehow they were going towards a place where his relative was there. So he was pleading that after the conversation of the promise of the child, he says, if you get there and there were two people who were righteous, will you still destroy it? He said no. So we are here having God himself going to destroy some places, send his angels to do that destroying. And that is fine, He didn't ask Abraham to go and destroy anything. He wanted to go there and do that. He wanted to do that because he was having issue with whatever was going on there. And we will read it. It tells you that they were, engaging in the gay practice and lesbianism and anything they were doing, any sexual beyond, any sexual ways, which was not wrong. This is the test somehow that makes people also realize that somehow God does not like those things. Now, to my view, if God likes it or does not like it, that's not really how I sort of look at it. But we have to find out, is it really so in the book? Even if it is so, who is God? The ultimate, the all-knowing. In the Quran, it says that he's the one, he's a revolver. And he's the one that, let me get the right statement. It says he's the one that we have to really LIX, is it? I think it's LIX. LIX LIX 2022 was it? Yeah, in 24. He says he is the LIX, Surah LIX. That's what the Quran is saying. He's what? The bestower of forms. No, that's what I was looking. The bestower of forms. LIX verse 24. He is what? He is the evolver, the bestower of forms. He is the God, the creator. To him belong the beautiful names, whatever is in the heavens and on earth, that declare his praises and glory. He is the exalted in might, the wise. So it is somehow he is the what? The bestower of forms. He sort of created. That's what is being said here. He bestowed all those people. That is my definition, is what I looked upon to say what I say. First we must know that he formed these people. If there has been something has tempered with his work of what these individuals were doing, or they were acting, or which God now hates and is angry about it, what is the straightforward thing that will click in your head that God will do, or the Creator will do? He will correct it. Now, in this instance, if the only means of correction was to sort of burn them or kill them and wash them, he's entitled to that. God is entitled to killing me, killing anybody. The Creator who created me, he's entitled to this. That is the choice. But I was seeing it as a sensible, as in a human logical way, that I would have expected that the mechanism of whatever it is that has gone wrong, for people to function the way they were functioning, which was not right, all he has to do is, be merciful, correct it. Just not necessarily be merciful, or, it doesn't come in. All he had to do, he has every right to correct it. Get the joints together, because whatever they were doing was sickening. Whatever they were doing was wrong to him. Whatever they were doing was not the normal thing that his creation should do. Whatever I created something to do, if that thing is not doing that, somehow I have failed in achieving what I'm supposed to do. So in that sense, that very thing had to be done again, recycled and do it again, or I have to go and mend it and do it right. But it's like things are out of hand here. The creator is not reflecting to me as if he's the creator and he can solve the problem, as if he's the doctor, he can solve the problem, as if he's the engineer to sort of put the car right or put the machine right. If he is the engineer of genius, as we call him, doctor of doctor, he is the one who has a clear view of what mechanism we are. Then in every sense, but it's like it's out of hand. He cannot repair it. They are beyond repair. So he has to kill them. That is what it is. So when God is killing you or God takes you out, that means you are beyond repair. The thing that he has formed, he has created, has got to a point where it is beyond repair. It has gone out of use. It's too beyond. It's gone beyond its guarantee period. Maybe 10 years guarantee. It's gone beyond it. It's weak. You can't. God cannot do anything about the thing, so he destroyed the thing. That is what is the only reason, or I can think of, will make God take the lives of all these people, whether they are gay or they are lesbian or they are whatever it is, or they are straight or they were insultive or whatever it is they were doing. But if that wasn't the case, I say to myself, he's all power. His power is limitless. That also comes in. Then I think again, his power is limitless. So what is it that is beyond repair, that he couldn't repair, to the sense that he has to destroy the thing? Whilst he is not discriminative, he has to give fair chance to everybody or everything that he has created. Those people deserve the fair chance that Abraham had. Those people deserve the fair life chance that Noah had, the fair life chance that I have, the fair life chance that everybody is having. And if something is going wrong, God repairs it, give them the chance to live the good life that he wants them to live. They are like robots. We are like robots before God. That's how I see it. We are like robots before God. If you are a thinker of along the line, side by side, the way I think of God, or the way I think of perfection, we are like the shadow of what perfection should be. We probably don't even match the shadow. That's how I say it. How would the atheist say it? If the atheist admit to the wrongs and the mistakes in his life or her life, then you're thinking along the line of saying that, okay, before God or before the act of perfection, I'm nowhere near the act of perfection. I'm trying to perfect myself every day. So that comparison or that thing that you will do, then you will look at that and say to yourself, then I cannot, the perfection, or where there's perfection, if I'm in that category or I get myself into that situation, I can be so perfect in everything, in every way. And so the idea of anybody who believes in God is like, if God is there or God is with us or God somehow be there with that, he can make it right, because we are not beyond him. There is nothing about us that he cannot deal with. So if God somehow has got power, if he's really omniscient, omnipotent, then in every way, whatever you are gay, lesbian, and God thinks that it is an error that has taken place. It's something sin, something wrong, something that is not how you should function. And you are functioning that way, God can cure you. He can make you right. Because if it is not right in the eyes of God, then we have nothing to worry. Not even doctors have to worry, or pastors, or anybody standing there judging. No. God has to resolve. God can resolve it. What is it that God can do? That's what I believe. That's what I read. That's what the interpretation says. So that is what I'm thinking along.